In the cold twilight depths of the North Pacific, a relic of the Cold War lies hidden. This is the story of the Soviet submarine K-129, a silent predator that vanished in March 1968, without a trace, without a call for help. The K-129 was no ordinary sub, a Golf II class ballistic missile submarine, armed with 3 nuclear missiles and a crew of 98. Its mission was simple and chilling. Patrol the Pacific, unseen, ready to strike if war ever came. When it failed to check in, Soviet command launched a desperate search, scouring the ocean for days. Nothing was found. No oil slick, no debris, no sign of life. The ocean had swallowed the K-129 whole. For the Soviets, it was a humiliating mystery. For the families, an agonizing silence. Officially, the sub was declared lost at sea, its fate unknown. But across the ocean, American ears were listening, ready to turn this tragedy into an unprecedented intelligence coup. The stage was set for one of the most daring covert operations in history, a mission to steal a Soviet submarine from the bottom of the Pacific. The Cold War's deadliest secrets were about to surface, and it all began with a whisper in the deep. While the Soviets searched in vain, the U.S. Navy's secret SOSUS network picked up a violent acoustic event in the North Pacific. Navy analysts quickly triangulated the source, a spot 1,500 miles northwest of Hawaii, far from the Soviet search. The sound matched a catastrophic implosion, almost certainly the K-129's final moments. Now the Americans knew what the Soviets did not, the sub's exact resting place 3 miles down. The CIA saw an opportunity. On the seafloor lay Soviet nuclear warheads, codebooks, and secrets worth risking everything. But the challenge was immense. No one had ever recovered anything from such depths. The U.S. Navy deemed it too risky. The CIA took over. Thus began Project Azorian, a plan to build a custom ship, sail in secret, and pluck the K-129 from the abyss, without the Soviets ever knowing. It was a mission that would push the limits of engineering and espionage. The race for the ultimate Cold War prize was on, and the world had no idea. To hide their true mission, the CIA needed a flawless cover. Enter Howard Hughes, a billionaire recluse, perfect for a story about deep-sea mining. The world believed Hughes was after manganese nodules, while the CIA secretly built a ship for the greatest heist in naval history. The project's cost soared to hundreds of millions, funneled through secret channels. Engineers and workers thought they were building mining equipment, never suspecting the truth. Meanwhile, the USS Halibut, a spy sub, confirmed the K-129's location with thousands of photos. The wreck was there, largely intact, waiting in the darkness. With the target found, the CIA began building the most ambitious recovery machine ever conceived. The real mission was about to begin. The Hughes Glomar Explorer was unlike any ship before it, over 600 feet long with a hidden moon pool and precision thrusters to hold position over the wreck. Its secret weapon, Clementine, a massive mechanical claw assembled in secrecy below deck piece by piece. Clementine would be lowered 3 miles to the sea floor, ready to grasp the K-129. The ship's construction was shrouded in secrecy. Even the workers didn't know its true purpose. News stories celebrated Hughes's mining venture while the real operation remained hidden. In summer 1974, the Glomar Explorer reached the site. Soviet ships watched, but the Americans played their part, hauling up rocks to keep up the ruse. Below deck, the crew prepared for the most daring salvage in history. The moment of truth had arrived. With Clementine assembled, the crew began the tense process of lowering the claw to the wreck. Monitors showed the claw's descent into darkness, finally gripping the K-129's hull. The lift began, slow, steady, and fraught with tension. But disaster struck. Halfway up, several talons broke and most of the submarine slipped away, lost forever. Only a small forward section remained in the claw's grasp. The Americans salvaged what they could. A 38-foot fragment, 6 bodies, and 2 nuclear-tipped torpedoes. The main prize, the missile silos and code room, was gone. Still, the operation yielded valuable intelligence and a glimpse into Soviet technology. The rest of the K-129 returned to the abyss. The mission was a partial victory, one that would remain secret for years. The Cold War's most audacious recovery was both a triumph and a heartbreak, and the world still knew nothing. Project Azorian's secret didn't last forever. In 1975, a newspaper expose revealed the operation, sparking a wave of questions. The CIA responded with a phrase that would become legendary: "We can neither confirm nor deny." The Glomar response became a new standard for government secrecy. Details of the mission remained classified for decades, fueling rumors and speculation. The Soviets never publicly acknowledged the loss or the American recovery. Project Azorian stands as a monument to Cold War daring and the birth of official secrecy. Its legacy endures in the language of intelligence to this day. Beneath the intrigue, the K-129 story is a human tragedy. 98 men were lost. For years, their families had only silence. The Americans recovered 6 bodies and, in a rare gesture, held a burial at sea with full honors, filmed and kept secret for decades. In 1992, the CIA gave the burial tape and a recovered Soviet flag to Russia, offering a measure of closure. The true cause of the sinking remains a mystery battery explosion, flooding, or even a collision with a US sub. No theory is proven. Most of the K-129 still lies 3 miles down, a relic of Cold War rivalry and loss. Its story is one of audacity, secrecy, and human cost. The mission to recover it pushed the limits of technology and trust. Even now, the echoes of that deep-sea drama remind us of the lengths nations will go for secrets. The K-129's fate is a testament to the enduring mysteries of the deep. Some secrets, it seems, are destined to remain in the dark, and the ocean keeps its silence.